Welcome to Q Youth Foundation's Eastside Queer Stories Festival radio plays. Prep by Daniel Muñoz.
Hola, mi gente! I'm Luis Flores, your host of Un Día en la Vida from Órale Press Media. And today's episode, we are inside the kitchen of rising star cocinero Mauricio Martinez, owner of Tacos Your Way, as he gets ready for the grand opening of his food truck turned restaurant here in LA.
Cut! Luis, what the fuck was that?
What now?
This is the third time we've shot this intro. The chef's name is Mauricio Marquez, not Martinez. The restaurant's called Tacos Way, not Your Way. Way! Put some attitude in Way! And let's be more specific on the location. He's having his grand opening here in East LA. Did you read the notes that Javier sent you?
Yes!
Tell me the truth. Did you prep for this interview?
I told you I did. I'm just having an off day.
Well, get on it because Mauricio will be here soon for the interview. He's out buying fresh produce or something. Let's take it from the top, again.
Hola, mi gente. I'm Luis Flores, your host of Un Día en la Vida from Órale Press Media. And today's episode, we are inside the kitchen of rising star cocinero Mauricio. Fuck!
Cut! Everyone take a 10. Luis, then acá. You need to focus so we can get this shot. Use this time to go over the notes again, and for shits and giggles, otro más.
Elena, I can't with this shit. This is so stupid.
¿Sí qué? What's stupid? Dime.
This whole interview. I lied. I didn't look over the notes Javier sent, okay? Because it's a fucking interview with the chef. A chef.
What the fuck does that mean?
Javier assigned me this fucking interview when I should be doing real fucking news. Something to do with the community or a rising LGBTQ artist or activist. Something I can relate to and advocate for. Why am I stuck doing this pinche fluff piece?
Fluff piece?
Yes, fluff piece. Shit that no one cares for, but people watch to get their minds off what's really going on in this world.
You don't think a Latino owning his own business that he created from the ground up with a taco truck, building a following on the streets because, damn, his tacos are delicious, who now, as we speak, is preparing for his grand opening of his own restaurant, is newsworthy?
Yes. I mean, it's just not what I thought I'd be covering when I got into online journalism. This would be great for Lizette or Tim. He's easily amused. Elena, I was one of the first hosts for Órale back when it meant something. I got to cover groundbreaking stuff like my growing up gay in the hood segments. I am very proud of those. And now I feel stuck and underutilized. You know I could be the next Anderson Cooper.
We already have the Latino Anderson Cooper. That's Jorge Ramos. And you're not him. So get over yourself.
Excuse me?
When was the last time you came up with another segment? When have you pitched any new ideas for that matter? I've held my tongue long enough. Javier has let you coast by while others are working their asses off. Luis, if you want a story, you need to get off your ass and find it. Until then, do what you're given. Do your job, or don't. I'll find someone else who will. Do I need to find someone else?
Hola, mi gente. Perdóname, sorry I'm late. I got carried away at the produce market in downtown. I wasn't sure if I should get tomates y cebolla, chile, cilantro, limones, aguacates, or papas. So I got them all. And then I couldn't decide which protein to buy. Asada, pollo, chorizo, or shrimp. So I got them all too. Perdóname, I'm Mauricio Marquez. I'm very excited you're here. I'm not gonna lie, I've been a little nervous. I've never been interviewed before or been on camera. I was down to give Órale Press Media the exclusive to my grand opening. And shit, I'm glad they sent the best and brightest Luis Flores. Damn, I'm a big fan, man. Can I get a hug?
Oh, I guess we're hugging. Fan, you say? Well, I can't disappoint a fan. I am also a very big fan of yours.
No shit? Serio?
Oh, yes. Yes, I am. I am impressed with your
Charity work.
Yes, your charity work. Just wow. very impressive. Giving back to La Raza and...
Community?
Yes! Community! What made you do that?
Honestly, I grew up in the mean streets of East Los. I'm not proud of the things I did to survive in the streets. Stealing, lying, you name it. I was arrested several times before I was even 11. My family was poor. Sometimes we couldn't afford to eat. And I used to believe that my only way off the streets was to be in a gang or jail. My family couldn't take care of me, and I was too proud to ask for help. It takes a lot for someone to ask for help, but it doesn't take much to offer it. I won't forget this man. He was working in his roach coach on the side of the road, and I was so hungry. Hadn't eaten all day. And he saw me, and without thinking twice, he gave me free food. And it didn't seem like a big deal to him, but it was huge for me, because in that moment, it showed me the kindness of strangers, kindness I've never experienced before. After that, I kept going back and would hang around, and he eventually taught me how to cook and gave me my first job. So I made a promise if I ever made something of myself, I wanted to do that for some other people. Kind of a pay it forward campaign, but using my taco truck.
Pay it forward campaign?
Yeah, people can come to my truck, and as they bought themselves tacos, they could also pay for tacos for someone else, like a layaway, but for tacos. All they gotta do is just write down how many tacos they want to donate. I then put it on a Post-it note, save it on the wall near the truck, and someone in need can grab that note and cash it in for food. No questions asked, so I hope to continue that here in my restaurant. Look at me talking too much. The interview hasn't even started yet. I talk a lot when I'm nervous. Sorry, let me put this stuff away, and I'll be right back.
Elena, oh my God, I've changed my mind. I will do this interview.
Oh, now you want to do this? I wonder why.
Well, I can't disappoint a fan. Plus, this is very newsworthy. You didn't tell me he did charity work.
If you had prepped for the interview like you were supposed to, you would have known.
He's cute, too. Do you think he's gay?
Luis, don't go flirting with him. If you're gonna do the interview, prep for it.
Okay, so where do you want me?
Well, let's film some candid shots of you prepping the food before you and Luis eat what you cooked.
Oh, since Luis will be trying the food, I think it's only right if it helps me make it.
Sure?
Sure.
All right, let's start with prep service. You want to make sure that we have all the ingredients out and ready. I like to make sure that once I start, I can focus and get in the zone.
Sounds good. I'll get the crew back.
Do I get one of those fancy chef shirts?
You mean a chef's coat? I didn't bring an extra one, but let me get you something else instead. Here, put this on.
An apron?
Yeah. Let me tie it for you. Is this too tight?
No, not at all. It's perfect, thank you.
Agreed. You look good.
Thanks.
Like you're ready to cook.
Though I have no idea what I'm doing. I usually order out.
Not much of a cook, huh? How'd your man feel about that?
My man?
Yeah, you don't got a pareja?
No pareja.
Alright. So you need someone to show you how it's done.
How it's done? Oh, cooking. Yes, I do. I really need help.
Well, let's start small. Hope you don't mind getting dirty.
Dirty?
Yeah, when cooking, things seem to get everywhere. So you're bound to end up a little dirty.
A little dirty is fine.
Good. It's smash.
Smash?
Smash is aguacates. You can make some guacamole. That should be simple enough.
Well, isn't that too simple? Anyone can mash up avocados.
Guacamole is one of the most misunderstood recipes. So many people think it's only avocados, tomatoes, lemon juice, and call it a day. People don't realize that there can be a lot more that goes into making the perfect guacamole. It comes from experimenting, being daring, trying new flavors you've never tried before. You think you like one recipe your whole life until you try something else, something new inside of your comfort zone, and you realize you prefer something different. Okay, all peeled. Let's smash the avocados.
I'm sorry, what? Oh, you want me to mash that? Isn't there a blender in here to help?
Now let's mash with our hands.
With our hands? Isn't that unsanitary?
Since it's only us eating, I think we'll be aight. Also, cooking with my hands helps calm me down, for the interview. If it's aight with you, I like to show you how I cook. How we do it in the hood. Con las manos. Give me your hands.
Okay.
Ya ves, not too bad. I wasn't joking that I wanted to give my exclusive interview to Orale. I wanted to be interviewed by you.
By me?
Yeah, someone who I could relate with. I followed your career since Orale started, and I especially liked your piece about growing up gay in the hood.
You did?
Yup. I couldn't believe that a gay Latino in the hood was not afraid to be himself in the spotlight. I think that's why I've avoided any interviews. I used to think if people wanted to talk about me, I wanted it to be about my work. So now that I'm opening a restaurant, I thought I could do more. So I reached out to Javier, who's a homie of mine, and I asked him to specifically send you for my full story.
Full story?
Yeah, I'm sure Javier sent you the notes, but there's more I want to cover, more I want to share.
Yeah?
You see, I'm a gay Latino who grew up in the hood. And I want my restaurant to be a safe space for mi gente. People like myself, like us. Fuck it, I'm still nervous, but I want to ask you something.
Of course. Anything.
Would you like to go out with
Yes!
Javier?
Javier?
Yeah, he has this huge crush on you, and he hasn't been able to tell you.
Really?
Nah, I'm fucking with you. I know we just met, but I don't know. I didn't expect this kind of, chemistry, I guess. But would you like to go out with me sometime? Get to know each other?
You had me. Yes, I would like to go out sometime and get to know each other. It's a date. I mean, yeah, that'd be cool.
Great. Then better pay attention, because you're cooking.
Okay, we're ready. Are you gents ready?
I am.
Yes, though, Elena, we want to pitch an idea. Let's spin this story as a grand opening and a coming out exclusive. Tell the story of Mauricio growing up and rising through the adversity in the hood as a gay man, now ready to help his community.
I love it.
So do I.
Looks like you got all the prep time you needed.
Well, I think I did.
Okay, so here's how it's gonna go down. We'll set up lights in camera here and have you and Luis sitting there.
That was prep by Daniel Muñoz. A young gay Latino host of an online news outlet feels trapped in his job filled with fluff pieces and no real depth of news until he meets an up-and-coming chef who he reluctantly has to interview. Playing Luis was Oscar Emmanuel Fabela. Playing Mauricio was Danny Marquez. Playing Elena was Ale Flores. Directed by Elliott Feliciano. Post-producer and editor, Edwin Alexis Gómez. Sound director and composer, Ricardo Licea. Artwork by Féi Hernandez. Produced by Abe Zapata Jr., Brandon English, and Anna Bernal. Hi, I'm Anna Bernal, Executive Director and founder of Q Youth Foundation. I wanted to give a special thanks to our listeners worldwide. And if you have enjoyed our ESQS series, please consider making a donation to Q Youth. We are a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to building creative and brave spaces for the LGBTQIA+ community. Check out our website at www.qyouthfoundation.org to learn more about us and donate to support our programming. Thank you.